The stairs to nowhere over there. Those stairs were here before they cleaned this out. I don't know.
I think they used to go all the way down.
I
remember those stairs.
Did they?
I remember them.
Okay, maybe they did. They don't anymore.
I'm going to take the bridge. Do what you want over here.
I'm going up and go up around across the bridge too. Fired Fox Art Studios, that's new. Precious Cargo, Children's Boutique. It's Opelika Auburn News over there in that red brick building. It's Tim and Tammy time. And today, I, without Tim, am in Opelika, Alabama. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we love y'all. Just had lunch right here at the Breezeway. I highly recommend, if you ever find yourself in downtown Opelika, eat lunch at the Breezeway. Eat the grilled chicken. It's good. I want to see what's going on right here. It's looks like this building is being worked on. They cover it up, you can't see. And this is why it's called the Breezeway, because we're walking in the Breezeway. That was some real lemon. That's what it said. I wonder what was here when it was a building here, because something was here at one time. And I don't remember. Because y'all, I ain't that old. I might be old, but I ain't quite that old. I ain't downtown Opelika. Well, that's not true. I am downtown Opelika old. I do remember shopping over here. And we'd go in the building at the front and then walk through and go downstairs and shop in the basement. That's a pretty church. And when you go to the Breezeway, pretty much you park right here in front of the courthouse, across the street from the courthouse. And this fountain right here was where my children loved to play when they were growing up, and my grandchildren love it now. Look at it, they've got blue coloring in it. Look at that. What? Is that one breaking through too?
It literally is.
Yep, the whole thing. In fact, that one's more of a danger. Look at that. You get your foot caught. Yeah, get your foot caught right under there and trip. Wow, look at there. Let's go see if the rest of them. I think that one over there is I think this one's already got one of the grates gone.
Huh.
It's messing with childhood memories, ain't it? Oh, actually, no, we don't. That one just stayed in place. The rest of them are bumped up. Well, look though, look right here. See where this is cracked and coming up? Same thing's happening right here. It is roots from that tree right there.
I think it's neat.
What, you know, they're gonna have to, what are they gonna do? They have to redo the whole thing, you know what? I see the Blues Brothers across the street. All right. Let's go on to the next stop. We're going to find the Salem Shotwell Covered Bridge. All right, now we are at the Monkey Park. It's the Opelika City Park, Municipal Park. I love the sign, y'all. Look at this. Why are you littering? Don't be an Opelooser. If you're littering, it says, I'm a jerk. I don't care about natural places. Mommy still cleans up after me, or all of the above. Somebody marked the bottom three. Anyway, this is where the Salem Shotwell Covered Bridge is located now, but I'm going to walk around and show A couple of other things. I think it's a piece of rope. It's a piece of rope.
Okay.
That's all it is.
From afar, it looked like some sort of creature.
All of these little fun things to play on. And I have my baby with me, but I don't think anybody's gonna play on the playground today. Anyway, all of these out here, my granddaddy actually worked for the concrete company that built these, and he helped set these up down here. And they've been here, y'all, these have been here all of my life. We used to call that right there, that round red one, ketchup, and the yellow one over there we call mustard. And I've played all over these, and my children have played all over these, and my grandchildren have played all over these. Have they put something new on it?
It's supposed to be impossibly tall.
Oh.
It's supposed to scare you when you're up there.
It used to be hard for you to climb up on, didn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. They painted them recently, because this is new, but it looks like it's faded, so it might not be all that recent. Y'all ain't been over here in a while. But now, I guess we're going to go across and go from the back side. Anyway, it's one of those places that's full of memories for me. There's something new over there, though. I got to go check it out. They have a lot of new stuff over there. In fact, am I right? Or they took my climbing thing down finally after all those years. Y'all, there used to be they've changed the playground. And here we go. It's the train tracks for the Rocky Brook Rocket. And I will tell you that there's been a lot of birthday parties for my young'uns celebrated right here. And the baby swings were always here, but I don't think this is the same baby swings that my baby swung in. It could be, I don't know. This thing right here is wild looking. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now see, they should have had this when I was here, when I was a kid. They should have had this when I was a kid. This is wrong for them to put this here for these children today. Get in there and we'll play. Come on, let's go. You see what it does?
I see what it does, and that's why I'm not getting in it.
Oh my, the Municipal Monkey Park. It opened in 1955. The Rocky Brook Rocket was the park's first attraction. It's a 1/16th replica of the diesel trains of the era. And the Rocky Brook Rocket, that's our little depot. How cool is that? And the rocket is in that metal building right over there. When I was a kid, there actually were monkeys here. They had spider monkeys. In fact, it says that this was Monkey Village. It opened in 1956 here. It had 8 spider monkeys. And it lasted for 25 years, and they were relocated to the Montgomery Zoo in July of 1980. How cool is that? That means I probably did still see them monkeys, because I used to go to the Montgomery Zoo in the 80s. And this is just, I guess, where they probably had them before. They didn't, this cage wasn't here, none of this. This was all just made so you'd see what it, kind of what it was, I guess.
When I was a kid, I did not believe you that there were ever monkeys here.
I knew that there was monkeys here. I knew there was monkeys here. Those monkeys that it's talking about, I'm pretty sure I saw with the Montgomery Zoo, because I went to Montgomery Zoo in the early 80s. And I remember we went to back when I went to the zoo, you could throw food, you could throw popcorn, and the monkeys would reach out of the cage. They'd do tricks. They'd stand on their head to get you to throw ice, anything. And I know ice because I had some of my rotten cousins with me who threw ice instead of popcorn.
That's rude.
Monkeys ate it anyway. But that was how long ago that was. You could feed animals at the zoo. Probably wasn't good, I know.
They probably weren't getting proper nutrition in general.
Probably weren't.
It's like working for tips.
It still only costs $1. Watch you step up, honey. It still only costs $1 to ride the Rocky Brook Express. Now, $1's not a whole lot, y'all. I do remember when it was 50 cents, but $1's not bad. Thinking about the inflation of today, it was 50 cents back in the 80s, so that's not bad. Yeah, this is completely different from last time you was here, ain't it? That would have been a book I'd have got for you.
Absolutely.
Wow. There's a lot of books in here I would have got for you. It's an Encyclopedia Brown, y'all. I might take that one from me, and I know it's a kid book. It's been a long time since I read anything about good old Encyclopedia, though.
The book's on the higher shelf.
Old people.
Yeah.
Well, here's my baby's book right here. And then we played all over under this bridge.
Oh, did they get rid of the horrible tall metal slide that burns you?
Yep. That was last time I was here. That was here. So yep.
I'm so glad. No kid should have to go through that.
Well, you know what the thing about that was? It was here in the 80s, and it's 2025, and I've been here in the last 3 years, y'all. So that was here for, dang, 40 years.
It looks so fun because it's so tall, but the sun beats down on it, and it's made of metal.
The whole thing was made of metal.
So hot that it hurts.
They moved this one though. This one used to be sitting over there, because there was a slide on this side that came down and it spit you out. This may be a different one I'm even thinking about, because it would spit you out right here. And I was just sure y'all was just going to careen right down into the water. Bust your head. Always worried about busting your head.
It does look familiar.
Well, this is probably was put here when y'all was still little,
Yeah,
but
definitely recognize that. It felt a lot longer.
well, now we're headed up to the Salem Shotwell covered bridge. And y'all, we recently did a video from, and I'll link it in the description below, when we were in Salem, Alabama, and I showed you a mural on the side of the antique store, and it had a picture of the Salem Shotwell Bridge, and this is the Salem Shotwell Bridge. Now there is a big difference. When they moved it over here from its original location, y'all, that may be just a third of the Salem Shotwell Bridge, and there is a marker over here. Which way you want to go to it? You want to go down across the rocks and go up, or you want to go up here?
I don't want to cross those rocks.
Really? Well, let me film the rocks with the bridge over it.
Have fun.
And that is a road, so ain't nobody on it though. And we would come over here, and also we'd come play on the rocks over here and play in the water. Let me see, I just want to see the bridge with the creek. There's new stuff behind the bridge over there. There's a trail behind it too. And I, as well, am not going to cross the rocks. I'm going to go back and go up the steps and be up there on top like Sky is. And walk down the side of the road to the bridge, and we'll walk across the bridge. And I'll read the historic marker about the Salem Shotwell covered bridge. And I did go across this bridge once in its original location in the early 80s, because it was still up. It was still being used in the 80s. Went across it once just because it was cool to go across a covered bridge. Wow. And it looks different over here. It looks completely different over here, y'all, than what I remember. Completely. Let me go read this sign. This was put here in 2007, but this was from 1900 when it was over in Salem, Alabama.
Careful not to step in this very large ant.
Oh, cow ant? You got a cow ant over there? After its collapse, the bridge was given to the city of Opelika in February 2006. You know what? I think this is maybe the other side says something because it doesn't start out at the beginning, does it? Okay, this is the last surviving covered bridge in Lee County. It was constructed about 1900 by Otto Pulls over Wacoochee Creek in the town's Lattice Truss design. Materials used in the 75-foot long bridge, and that ain't nowhere near 75 foot long no more, included longleaf, heart pine, white oak pegs, and cedar shakes. Maintained by the Lee County Commission and Lee County Historical Society, the bridge stood until June 2005 when it was damaged by a storm and collapsed into the creek. It was rescued by John Ross and a number of other volunteers from Lee County and placed in storage until it could be reassembled and relocated. Its original location was in the N half of Section 26 Township, 19N, Range 28E. I guess that's north and east, I don't know. So then this side talks about after its collapse, the bridge was given to the city of Opelika in February 2006 by the Lee County Commission for relocation in the municipal park over Rocky Brook Branch. The Park the Bridge project was sponsored by the Opelika Kiwanis Club, working with the Opelika Parks and Recreation Board as a community project. The shortened bridge was reassembled by J. Marsh Enterprises, Incorporated in 2007. Major sponsors included Scott Bridge Company, Castone Corporation, Dudley Lumber Company. Y'all, we talk about Dudley Lumber Company over there in Salem. I've showed it to y'all before. In fact, it's in the same video that I talk about this bridge in. And Thompson Carriers. Okay.
Hold on one second. I'm posting something in the car real quick.
So you have the 1900 marker for when it was originally built. And it was 2007 when it was brought over here. And these are to keep people from driving across it, but that's where you'd hitch your horse up to. And then we have horseshoes in the concrete, horseshoe prints. I bet that's kind of neat. But you can still see the pegs.
It's so nice and cool under there.
Oh yeah, it's always nice in the bridge, inside the covered bridge. You can't see through the floorboards in this one though. Well, you can in some
a few
spots.
places.
A couple spaces you can. This over here on this side is completely new. Nothing over here is still here that was here last time I was here.
A lot of people.
Got more horseshoe prints over here. And that's a millstone right there.
You predicted it before you read the thing.
That's because I know what it is. You know, there's a Bible scripture about the millstone. This Top Rock millstone was in a grist mill owned and operated by W.S.A. Bentz on Sweetwater Creek in Clay County, Alabama, 1919 to 1947. Okay, the path has always been here. Do you want to walk the path? It's not very long. Sir. The path has always been here. Well, not always. Let me rephrase that because I get in trouble. The path has not always been here, but it's been here as long as my grandchildren have been around. So it's been here for at least 11 years, probably longer than that. But they have changed it and they've done a lot to it. And that is straight ahead. It's supposed to be an outhouse. And I don't think I'm going to be able to see inside. See, it's just wrong to have an outhouse and not have where I can see inside. It's got a padlock on it. Ah, it's too dark in there, y'all. Oh, that's just more books. That's just another little free library. Well, you know, there's Dave Ramsey in there.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
He teaches you financial stuff. Oh, you just flips around, goes around, goes back out.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it made one total loop. Woo! That little branch came after me. Nothing's blooming yet. It is the very beginning of March. All of this will be a lot prettier in about 6 weeks. Miss Billie Oliver was the architect of the Caroline Dean Wildflower Trail, which is what we're on. And there's really, you know, we're just walking a basic trail, and Sky's gonna be our Tim today. Huh, okay. The trees have plaques on them telling you what they are, I guess. Uh-oh. That tree come down and took part of the fence out. I bet that come down during the last windstorm just a few nights ago. We had a pretty bad storm a few nights ago, and I didn't hear anything about tornadoes, but it was a windy event. Before it even started raining or storming at all, it was blowing my trash cans around and all kinds of stuff. I think that's just a loop up there. It's got so many go off to the left or go off to the right places up here now. I don't even know what to do.
Trees.
Those are magnolia trees. However, the magnolia tree also is good for southern medicine of some sort. I got to put all these things in a book before the internet dies. Well, see, I had Jesse.
Got a library. Probably find a book like that.
Probably could. I have all these little bits and pieces that I've tucked away. I know the magnolia tree is good for this, and the bark's good for this, and hey, one day, who knows? I bet this place will be beautiful in a month, but I'm going to tell you something else that's going to be here in a month. When we got out of the car a little while ago, Sky said, "Are there any bugs out here?" And I said, "Not yet." They'll be here next month. You ever had a chigger?
No, but they're very scary names.
Oh, red bugs, chiggers, y'all. Yeah, we grew up in the South. That's why we're so dang tough. Chiggers. Went picking blackberries one time with Mama. It's the last time I ever picked blackberries, y'all. At least to pick them a whole bunch at one time and take them in and make a pie and put them in the freezer and make jelly and all that. Went out picking and I had probably 30 chiggers on my back. And my daddy said, drink a teaspoon of vinegar, pure vinegar, and they'll go away. Guess what? It don't work. Because I was in misery and I was willing to do anything.
Probably really funny though.
It is now. So this has been our adventure. This little bit that we did over here in Opelika, Alabama. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we love y'all. We love y'all. Okay, we love y'all. Well, I tried.
I wanted to see how long you would go.
I do love this creek, and I always have.